Hello everyone, I'm Harry, welcome to my channel, and today we're going to look at the brand new Polychrome Flanger from Walrus Audio. So before we get started, if you like this demo video at any point, please leave a like, comment and subscribe, and hit the little bell notification for me as well. It really does help me out a lot, and that way you won't miss out on any of my future uploads. There's going to be affiliate links down in the description to every piece of gear I used in this video and to record my videos. These do help support the channel out further, so I'd really appreciate if you go and check them out. So like I said, this is Walrus's Flanger pedal, and I'm not sure if they've actually done a Flanger before. They've done pretty much every other modulation effect, and they've kind of kept to their same theme that they usually do with their modulation, which is providing lots of versatility and keeping it all analog, which is a plus for me. Now, normally I'm not a fan of flangers, but I'm actually quite digging the Polychrome because it could be a lot more subtle and isn't that cheesy jet flanger thing as well. So on the front of the pedal, we have a couple of different controls. We have the rate that sets the LFO from a super slow 0.1 Hz to around 8 Hz at maximum. The depth control sets the depth of the LFO, which determines the width of the filter sweep and is also interactive with the sweep knob. The higher the depth knob, the less effect the sweep knob will have. Then we have the sweep control, which shifts the frequency range to which the filtering is applied, set to high settings for tight and more traditional flange tones, and set to lower settings for deeper flange tones. It's a cool little trick as well. If you have the depth at 0, you can control the parked position of the filter using the sweep knob for cool notched filter effects. Then we have the feedback control, which determines the amount of effective signals cycled back through the circuit. Higher settings will result in a more dramatic flanging sound, while lower settings will sound more subtle and similar to a traditional chorus effect. And then we have 2 toggle switches in the middle. So the shape toggle switch has 3 positions that lets you set the waveform of the LFO, which can either be sine, triangle, or random. Then we have a voice switch that lets you select between 2 voices for the flanger effect. In the down position is a more traditional full frequency sounding flange tone. In the up position, you get a more complex notch flange sound. Then we also have that really cool blend control that we see on a lot of Walrus's modulation pedals that allows you to blend from fully dry to the flange tone to the vibrato tone and anywhere in between for a vast array of different tones. There's also a smart bypass switch on this, which is really cool. So if you only want to click on the flanger for a certain amount of time, you can actually just hold down the switch and it'll engage it momentarily. Then you let go of the switch and it'll turn it off, or you can just use it as a normal on and off switch. So the other pieces of gear that I'm going to be using, I'm going to use my Macmull T-Classic, which is one of my favorite vintage style Telecasters. The amp I'm running into is my Hamstead Artist 60 Plus RT, which is one of my favorite clean pedal platform amps. That's running into a Tone King Ironman 2 Attenuator just to knock off a few dBs. Then into Celestion G12M 65 Greenback speaker that's been recorded by Lewitt MTP440 dynamic microphone, which is like an SM57 with a tiny bit more bass. So we're going to check it out pretty much clean. There's a little bit of reverb coming from the amp, but I might kick on an overdrive in parts. That'll be running into the Polychrome. For that, I'll be using the Greer Lightspeed. So the guitar straight into the amp sounds like this. So there we have it. That was a look at the brand new Polychrome Flanger from Walrus Audio. Like I said, I'm not usually a big fan of flanger tones, but this one can be a lot more subtle and doesn't have that corny jet flanger tone. And in my opinion, this is the way you should do flangering. You can get more traditional chorus tones or get that classic metallic flange sound. And of course, being Walrus Audio, they've packed so much versatility into the pedal, all while being fully analog. You have controls for rate, depth, sweep, the feedback control, and then of course the shape toggle switch that lets you go from sine wave to triangle wave to random LFO, and then the voicing switch where you can get more classic flange tones or more deep and complex flange tones with less bottom ends. And then of course one of the best features that Walrus always put on their modulation pedals, that dry to wet to vibrato blend that allows you to go from fully dry to the flange tone in the center and then to the vibrato in the far right and anywhere in between. But let me know down in the comments what you thought of the Polychrome Flanger by Walrus Audio and if you go and pick one up for yourself. Again, there's going to be affiliate links down in the description to every piece of gear I used in this video and to record my videos. These do help support the channel out further, so I'd really appreciate if you go and check them out. If you did like this demo video, please leave a like, comment and subscribe, and hit the little bell notification for me as well. It really does help me out a lot, and that way I won't miss out on any of my future uploads. Other than that, go onto my channel, check out some of my playlists. I have plenty more lessons, covers, gear demos, how to sound like videos, and anything guitar related. As always, I've been Harry, and thanks for watching.